Hey dog, we heard you liked animal companions, so we put an animal companion in your animal companion. Beast Master. Complete Adventure Prestige Classes Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Let's see if we can keep this one on track and making sense.
Yeah.
Beastmaster is a lot like Animal Lord in the fact that they have the same base attack and saves. Like, literally. And they both love animals. The main gimmick of Beastmaster is having multiple animal companions. You know, for when your party sucks and you'd rather take an entire prestige class instead of defeat leadership. But then again, animals can learn fetch, and no one will judge you if you cuddle them for warmth. Hey Chief, will you guard the carriage while the rogue and I scout ahead? Hey Chief, wait for the wizard to cast Hold Person. Just ready in action.
But the wizard goes after me.
Mr. Kitty, come here. Now with that in mind, an animal companion is literally linked to your mind. Where giving it orders is a free action, and it won't argue with you. And it's a lot better than having to deal with some party members. Hell, even with leadership, your followers or cohort can disobey you technically. But Toto the Dire Ape, nope. Toto's a good boy. Toto can be encouraged to swim across that river with you, while Boris the Knight is just gonna, probably complain that he's gotta take his full plate off. It's pretty easy to go into. You just need 8 ranks of handle animal, 4 in survival, and then defeat skill focus handle animal. That's it. I'm pretty sure it's the easiest prestige class to go into. If you go all 10 levels of Beastmaster, you'll in total have 4 animal companions. Unfortunately, they won't be as strong as the one that you get at level 1 when going into this prestige. But your first animal companion you choose from the Druid list on page 37 of the Player's Handbook 1. When picking your fuzzy or scaly friend, you take your 1 level in Beastmaster and add 3. So you're effectively a 4th level Druid. That means you can pick from the level 4 list. But you do incur the same -3 penalty for picking from the level 4 list. If you already have an animal companion from a prior class, then your levels stack. So a 5th level Druid, 1st level Beastmaster would count as level 9, because Beastmaster gets a +3 to their effective level. At level 4, 7, and 10, you gain an extra fuzzy friend. Like I said before, unfortunately they will be weaker than your first animal companion, but that's understandable. Can't have a 10th level Druid, 10th level Beastmaster, running around with 1 T-Rex and 3 Mega Raptors that can share spells and have evasion. It's possible to have an army of T-Rexes with handle animal and raising them from birth, but that's a different story. Your first extra buddy is chosen like a Druid's buddy, but with your effective level at -3. Your second buddy is at -6, and your third is at -9. These animal companions don't gain any level bonuses from previous classes though. It might suck, but at becoming a level 10 Beastmaster, you'll be choosing from the list that a level 1 Druid gets. Enjoy your Dire Ratter Hawk. You must choose extra buddies as if you were a level 1 Druid, but your first and second, will level up with you, so they can be changed later if you wish. At level 1, you gain Wild Empathy. If you already had this ability from a previous class, they do stack. And if you don't know what Wild Empathy is, it's Diplomacy, but for animals, and Magical Beasts with an intelligence of 1 or 2. At level 2, you gain Defeat Alertness. You gain the ability to speak with animals at level 3. This ability acts just like the spell, where your Beastmaster level counts as your caster level. You can use this ability once per day at level 3, twice at level 6 and 3 times at level 9. At level 5 you get some good old low light vision. If you already had it from another source, your times 2 vision and low light increases to a times 3. Finally, upon reaching level 8, you gain the scent ability. The Beastmaster is a very simple prestige class. You gain some beast-like abilities: low light vision, scent, you're more alert. You can talk to animals, and in total, get 4 cuddly friends. I personally like this prestige, but that's because I love animals and dinosaurs. If your campaign is full of combat or scaled up enemies, I'd avoid this prestige. Your extra animal buddies will die. Straight up. Or maybe dip into it for like 3 levels if you're playing a ranger. Then you'd be up to scale with a druid's animal companion and still keep your full base attack. That's Beastmaster in a nutshell. Fun fact, in the Player's Handbook 1, under the Handle Animal skill details, it says that this skill can be used to drive a team of horses to pull a wagon over some rough terrain, teach some dogs to guard, or teach a T-Rex to speak. And it also says you can only rear a wild animal from birth, and says nothing about taming wild animals. But let's be honest, almost everyone ignores that.
DM's discretion! Dungeon Master is law!
So, let's take a look at the Jesus. Yeah, whatever. Let's take a look at the Beastmaster that I made. So the Beastmaster that I made is Nimkelsh Fanglo. She is a halfling, paladin, Beastmaster. 5 levels of each. She uses a +1, +2 strength composite longbow. The +2 strength means that she is allowed to add 2 of her strength to the damage of the longbow. Specifically a shocking longbow, because that can't damage the forest. She lives in the kingdom of Tallwood, which is a halfling kingdom that is literally Ark Survival Evolved. Like, just pretty much. They're all dinosaur tamers, and I'm eventually going to make a prestige class specifically for them called Scaled Cavalier. It's basically just going to be Cavalier with a few tweaks here and there. She's wearing +2 heavy plate because in her journeys she traveled with the dwarves for a while and really fell in love with the armor. Now, skill-wise, it's just really simple. She's got Handle Animal, Heal, Knowledge Nature, Knowledge Religion, Ride, of course, because her entire thing is that her... There it is. Her special mount from Paladin is a Deinonychus. Deinonychus. It's a dinosaur, a feathered raptor, pretty much, which in Dungeons & Dragons are large creatures. As a halfling, she is small, so it's a perfect mount. And in the book, most Paladin special mounts are horses, heavy war horses. For small creatures, usually ponies, or heavy war ponies. It also says in different campaign settings, you can substitute. For example, in aquatic setting, you can use a large shark. I looked up a large shark, and they have 7 hit dice. So I looked up the Deinonychus, and it has 4 hit dice. So she gets a Deinonychus. Now, her animal companion is also a Deinonychus, wearing a +2 chain shirt. And then her extra animal companion is a medium viper because you had to choose from the druid level 1 chart. Yeah, ability-wise, she just has the basic paladin stuff. She smites evil, aura of good, lay on hands. And then, alignment-wise, obviously, she's lawful good. She worships Alona, which is the god of forest, floral, and fauna. A lot like Obed-Hai, except the difference between Alona and Obed-Hai is that Alona is basically the god of all nature, all living nature. Obed-Hai is kind of just the god of elements. Sure, he's mainly nature, with his leaf face and all of that, but he's actually the god of nature elements, because he has domains over water and fire as well. Her inventory is really simple. From Paladin, she's able to create water once per day from her first level spell, and she literally just uses that to feed and water, to water her animal companions and special mount, even though the special mount is only available for 5 hours per day. Let me look that up. I lied. 10 hours per day. Not bad. Has it most of the day. And then she speaks Laluku. I actually left that in. She speaks Halfling, Sylvan, and Elven. Laluku are my special halflings that are basically strong and angry and get negative to charisma. But I converted her to a regular halfling for this. In my world, I already have the character sheet made. She is a Laluku halfling. But that is my Beastmaster. Just like last time, all yours. Have at it, use the character however you want. Hope that you do. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully look forward to the next one, which will be on Bloodhound. And that's going to be an interesting one. Kind of entertaining one in my mind. So, leave a like, pretty please. A comment. Subscribe. And I'll catch you later, Dice Demons.
Oh,